Today we're checking out more Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Season 3. Oh, Jake, what are you up to? Look how tall he is.
I thought you were on Bajor.
I came
Is
back
she from
early.
Saved by the Bell?
You know, I was just thinking about you.
She's got a crush.
So, are you doing anything tomorrow night?
Well, I'm supposed to play Domjot with Nog.
Oh.
Is he interested? He's very oblivious.
How about 1800 at the Klingon restaurant?
I'll be there, but this time we'll skip the gah.
Definitely.
Adorable. He's got a date. Jake, good for you, buddy.
Move aside. Look out.
He's sweet. Oh, meanwhile, Odo always has like something going on in the background that he's looking into.
What have we got? Bajoran transport coming in. They had some kind of accident on board. They got casualties. They're docking.
Bajoran.
Infirmary. They have a loose plasma coil. We couldn't beam through the radiation. Docking clamp secure. I'm opening the airlock. Stand back.
I love those doors. Like hubs.
Come on.
Okay.
This way. This way.
They said they have casualties? I wonder if it's anyone that Kira knows.
Kai Wynn.
Oh,
The Vedic. Take care of the Vedic.
freaking win. It's Bryle. Something's happened.
In the infirmary, Major. Vedic Baral was on the transport. He's been injured.
Oh no. I got a little chill. Oh.
There was a molecular fracture in one of the plasma conduits. It was only a matter of time before it gave way.
Just an accident?
Why would you suspect sabotage?
I would prefer to discuss that with the emissary in private.
Interesting. She suspects sabotage.
Put a pressure field on that artery.
Oh, I didn't even recognize Bashir in that getup. Is that his operating getup? Well, if anyone can fix him, it's Bashir.
Doctor?
Do it.
Do it. Make it so. This music. I'm getting tense. This looks dire.
Vedic Barile and I were on our way to a secret meeting with a member of the
secret?
Cardassian Central Command.
Really?
Formal apology for the pain and suffering inflicted on the Bajoran people during the occupation.
I'm finding it really hard to believe they would do that.
Were Barile's idea. He's guided me through them, and without him in the future, these talks may never resume.
So he's integral here to these talks.
The radiation severely damaged his neural pathways. I did everything I could.
Is he gone?
I don't think he suffered.
Wow.
Thank you, Doctor. I'm on duty in ops. Excuse me.
Kira,
You can grieve.
I appreciate your concern, but I'll grieve in my own way, in my own time.
Okay, fair enough. Wow. I can't believe they killed them off.
We're ready to begin the autopsy, Doctor.
release the stasis field.
Well, are we going to discover something in the autopsy, though? I don't trust Wynn is the thing, so...
Wait a minute. A neuron just fired in his cerebral cortex.
He's not dead?
His nervous system should be completely inactive.
But it means his body's still capable of sending messages to the brain. Even
Weird.
though the brain can't process them.
Well, he's not alive without the brain. Is he going to be like a zombie and come alive with this body only?
That combined with the strengthening of his cell membranes might buy us the time we need.
Get on it! This seems very experimental. I think it's going to work.
The inoprovaline drug that I gave him should provide additional resistance against the excess electrostimulation. 70!
This is very experimental.
Doctor!
It worked. But is he himself? Commercial break.
My work here is not yet finished.
No, it is not. We must resume the negotiations immediately.
Can't believe they're going to negotiate peace with the Cardassians. I keep saying Kardashian.
And I'll allow it as long as your visits don't tire him.
Agreed.
Agreed, let's do it. Peace.
Vedic, we will talk again soon.
It can't be that easy, though. It's like the main conflict on the show.
I met these 3 Tyrellians who were bragging about how great they are at Domjot. So I arranged a game.
He's gonna cancel on his friend for a date.
What could be more important than Domjot?
Have a
A
date.
girl.
Oh,
Well.
money is money, but women are better.
With the stroke of the ear.
Leanne, way to go, Jake.
Okay.
So, what is the name of my date? I hope she's as cute as Leanne. This will be great. Maybe I'll even wash my lobes.
Oh, God.
put off discussion of the Cardassians returning the orbs until diplomatic relations have been
That's a good call.
are invested in the process. It may be easier to discuss these matters.
Yes. Listen to him. Wynn wants to get right to arguing.
A wise decision, Eminence.
I hope so, Vedic Barile.
You said so yourself. The talks need him.
Selective vasoconstriction of your arteries and inadequate blood flow to your internal organs.
Oh, no.
Do some research on your condition.
For how long?
Yeah,
I don't
like
know yet. Days, weeks, even months.
years. Like, indefinitely. Oh, frig.
I don't want to wake to a Bajor still haunted by the memory of the occupation.
Yeah, this is like the most important thing to him.
Please help me heal my people. It's the only thing that matters to me.
I believe he would rather heal his people than himself, yes.
In your condition, it could be fatal.
Yep.
Allow me to function normally for the next few days.
He's definitely gonna do it.
But why risk your life for a few
doesn't want
days?
For peace.
Doctor, but I am determined to carry out the will of the prophets as long as I am able.
Is this even really possible?
If I am unconscious in some stasis tube.
Yeah, I get it. Wonder what I would do. What if he goes through all this and it's fatal to him and the peace talks don't even work anyway? I don't trust the Cardassians either.
I only hope we don't regret this.
Oh, yeah.
So do I.
Bashir will not take it well if this doesn't work. Look how worried he is. Commercial break.
Vedic Barile suggested that I sit in on the talks as an impartial observer, and Kai Wynn has agreed.
Okay, good.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. There are no Bajoran prisoners left in Cardassian hands.
Is that true?
There are, of course, people being detained at the Justice Ministry for crimes against the state. But that is a discussion for another time.
Hostages are a conversation to have.
You would be willing to return to us all Cardassian property and equipment left behind on Bajor.
Such as?
What sort of property?
I can provide you with lists of material, equipment.
See, this is what they want. They're looking for something.
As long as we have an agreement in principle that anything of Cardassian origin does still belong to the Cardassian.
I think this is what it is. They're not interested in peace. They want something specific. They left something important behind. This is my guess. They left something important behind. They want it, so they're talking peace to get it.
He's up to something.
Right? I'm with Wynn this time, actually.
Why is he insisting on this principle of his? I need Barile. He's the only one who knows the entire negotiating record.
She's really dependent on him. I'm surprised.
If he dies, then peace with Cardassia dies with him.
She has zero confidence in her own ability to negotiate this. I'm very surprised by that. Well, Barile is a very peaceful guy.
So for years,
The date.
I thought that's what their planet was like. Animals and plants everywhere. I had no idea there were people on Vulcan.
Is he displeased with his date?
She talks a lot for a female.
Excuse me?
Let's not make foolish conversation. Just sit there and look beautiful.
What? Freaking Ferengi.
I think I know how to handle females.
I know this is just how they are, but I don't like it.
Here, make yourself useful. Cut up my food for me.
Oh my god. Nog's gonna have to learn about other cultures. I get that that's how Ferengi are, but... Is he just kidding? Oh.
She's so dumb!
Oh my god. He's gonna have to learn. I mean, just because that's how Ferengi are, if he wants to be around other people, he's gonna have to learn.
I think you've done enough damage for one night. Me? Yeah, you.
Why's he mad?
You were treating my female as if she was an equal. From now on, you get your own dates. And you can find someone else to play Domjot with. Fine.
Oh, come on. Okay, they still have to be friends, though. I enjoy their friendship. They're very different, though. But they can make each other better.
That the question of Cardassian property on
Yeah,
Bajor was
it's
already
no-go.
dealt with.
He doesn't want to budge on that. I think that's the key.
Now, you can either leave here willingly, or I'll call security and have you thrown out.
You won't need to call them. I'll do it myself.
Yes, remove her.
I'm beginning to dislike seeing that look on your face, Doctor.
Yeah,
As
he
I
looks
feared,
worried.
the Vasakin has already damaged your internal organs.
It's not working. I'm worried about him.
Oh, good. There's still several points I have to discuss with him before the next negotiating.
She doesn't actually care about his well-being at all.
When you see Bareil, I want you to tell him that you don't need him, that you can complete these negotiations without him,
And to go into stasis.
that he's forcing me to keep him conscious and mentally alert, even though it may kill him.
None of us wants that to happen, Doctor.
I don't really think she cares.
But if I'm not mistaken, the decision regarding Bareil's treatment is up to him.
Yes,
That's fair. That is fair, but it's also what she wants.
that choice. But I'm asking you to help me change his mind.
She won't do it. I don't think she will. She's so not confident.
These are your negotiations.
Yes.
Let this be your moment in history. Finish the talks on your own, and you won't have to share the credit with anyone.
Smart to appeal like that.
Of course. If the talks fail, you'll need someone to accept the blame.
Oh.
You're a coward. You're afraid to stand alone.
I agree.
Bareil's already made his decision, Doctor.
That is what she's doing. Okay, that is what she's doing. She needs someone to blame. She doesn't really think it's gonna work.
I won't forget what you've said here.
Neither will I.
That's kind of a threat. She hasn't changed that much.
And he insisted that she cut up his food for him. He was treating her like she was some kind of slave.
Sounds like he's acting like a Ferengi to me.
Yes, what's he gonna say about this?
Well, in that case, maybe you were right all along.
About what?
You
Them
once
not
said
being
that
friends?
humans and Ferengis are too different to ever really be friends.
Maybe.
I was wrong. You and Nog proved that. Sure, you have your cultural differences, but there's a real bond between you.
I like Cisco. He can just admit freely I was wrong. That's so hard for a lot of people.
Before it becomes too big a problem.
I'm not sure Nog is going to be willing to talk to me so soon.
Don't throw away your friendship though. Another father-son talk. I love it. Oh god, oh god.
What happened? I don't know.
This is not good.
It's all right. It's all right.
Get out of here, Win.
He said he had some ideas on the treaty.
You
Did
just
he?
couldn't wait to hear them, could you? Well, I hope you got all the advice you needed.
I hope you're happy.
It has damaged his brain, and that damage is irreversible.
Commercial break. Irreversible? Like even if he goes into stasis? Greg!
It's hard to say with any certainty. There's still a great deal about the way the brain operates we don't understand.
Yeah, brain is much harder, I would think.
I think we should consider what Bareil would want us to do.
Yes.
Bareil wanted these negotiations to be completed, no matter what the cost.
Yes, he did.
I think she's right, Julian.
Really?
I think Bareil would want the positronic implants.
Okay. Positronic like Data?
He wouldn't want to just be put in stasis indefinitely, waiting for some medical solution that may never come.
But can he still help with the talks if he's not the same? I don't think this is a good idea.
I want to be arrested.
What?
I didn't steal anything from a Tholian ambassador.
Just another innocent man arrested for a crime he didn't commit.
Put them together so they could talk. I love that Odo played along.
Please feel free to submit a complaint to the management.
All right, Odo, did a favor. Okay, now prepare your friendship.
Positronic implant is functioning normally. The midbrain interface is online, and he's awake.
Is he the same?
Bareil,
Yes, Major?
how are you feeling?
Awake?
He's not the same.
Do you remember the negotiations? I have some questions for you.
Of course, Eminence.
They might as
I
well
will do all
that.
that I can.
Okay, so he still remembers that.
That if I got caught stealing again, he would send me back to live on the Ferengi homeworld with my grandmother. And I know there is no evidence because I know we didn't do anything.
All right.
We spend so much time together, and we seem so much alike. I sometimes forget we're different.
Yeah, they are very different, but a lot the same too.
In traditional Ferengi homes, the females soften the food with their teeth before they give it.
Oh, God.
I knew you would react that way, which is why I did not have her do it.
He was trying to respect him.
You feel better? Yeah. Good.
Friends.
Now can we get out of here? Sure.
Will Odo let them out?
On both Bajor and Cardassia, it looks as though they're finally willing to put their long conflict behind them.
Wow. Just right in the middle of season 3. Okay.
You kept him alive against incredible odds. No matter what happens, you should always be proud of that.
Yes, he's a very good doctor.
Excuse me, Your Eminence.
Oh, God, what is he doing?
Allow me to introduce Kai Wynn.
I don't understand.
Chocolate souffle.
Ooh.
Pelagian tongue sauce.
Ew! On his pinky.
Medical emergency. Dr. Bashir to the infirmary.
Please excuse me.
Is it Bareil?
But this is where it ends.
What do you mean?
I won't remove whatever last shred of humanity Bareil has left.
Then he would be like Data.
It is time to listen to Dr. Bashir.
Now that she got what she wants.
Peace treaty. Your place in history. You don't need Bareil.
Yep.
I share your pain.
Oh, bull.
But I think
But
the prophets are calling to Bareil.
Get out of here, Wynn. You just used him.
If I remove the rest of his brain and replace it with a machine, he may look like Bareil.
But he's not.
But he'll die like a man, not a machine.
Yeah.
Please, don't make me fight you on this one.
She knows he's right.
I'd like to stay with him till then.
Of course.
Poor Kira. She already lost him. Now she's losing him again.
I'll never forget the first time I saw you. Really got on my nerves for a while. Then I got to know you and
They fell in love.
I realized you were just as confused as the rest of us.
The slow pull out.
That's when I realized I loved you.
The end. Wow. I can't believe they killed this character off. Again. I'm not gonna sing it. Aw. So sad. Okay, that was season 3, episode 13, and that was really sad. I'm very surprised that they have eliminated this character. I just really didn't think they would, especially when he died in the beginning of the episode and then they bring him back. I was like, oh, okay. Phew, like, we dodged a bullet there. We're not gonna kill off Bareil. It's Kira's love interest. They've put the foundation there so that they're a couple. I just thought there was more to do with him, but I guess not. I did think it was really interesting that they sort of talked about the positronic brain and stuff. I mean, as far as I know, that's the kind of brain that like Data has. So it's interesting that you could replace some of your brain with some of that, but once you replace all of it, then you become something else. You're not a human anymore. And that's true. I do think that she really threw me for a loop in the beginning of this episode because she was acting so strange. She's always so confident from what we've seen before, and for her to be like, I don't know if I can do it without Bareil. I just don't think I can, was really weird to me. But I see now. I mean, obviously she needed a scapegoat. She needed someone to blame. If it didn't work, she didn't really have full faith that it was going to work. Neither did I, but she needed someone to blame. And so that was it. She had her reason. And then once the peace talks were over, she was fine with him being let go, of course. I do wonder if we'll continue to see her character, if she is as duplicitous as it feels like she is. I guess the most overall surprising thing besides Bareil's death in this episode is peace with the Cardassians and the Bajorans, peace between them. That's shocking. That is shocking. Just here in the middle of season 3, we forget everything that's happened with Cardassians and Bajorans. There's peace now. I mean, what does this mean? I mean, peace doesn't necessarily mean allies. It just means not actively enemies, I guess. But I mean, I guess we're going to see going forward what that actually means. I do think there's more, though, with whatever property the Cardassians left behind. I think that's what they're really after. But I mean, I'm constantly proven wrong on Star Trek. It seems I always suspect people of things and suspect different races of things and think they're being shady, and then I'm proven wrong and it's like, oh, actually they're fine. So maybe the Cardassians are not trying to pull anything shady. Maybe they're not. Maybe Wynn's not trying to pull anything shady. I don't know. But I certainly, at this point in time, don't trust Wynn, and I don't trust the Cardassians fully. That's where I'm at with it. I guess it remains to be seen what's gonna happen. But overall, I'm just shocked that there is like peace now declared between them. I'm really curious which society would be less cool with that. I feel like, the more I think it's one, the more then I'm like, oh no, wait, it's the other. Like, would the Bajorans hearing this in the news, like, oh, we've declared peace with the Cardassians, some of them are going to be pissed off about it, I think. And some of the Cardassians are going to be really pissed off about it too. I wonder which society is going to reject it more, which one will accept it more. I don't know. We're going to see. It's very interesting. I'm curious now what then will come of this piece. So come on over and check out episode 14 with us. We're going to see if they carry this plot point through or if we jump onto something else. Who knows? So come over and check that out with us right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.